legalized marijuana, bro. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I want to stay here forever. Hey, what's up guys, this is Rain and welcome to another video on my channel. Today we are playing What Remains of Edith Finch once again, and in the last episode we played storylines of Grandpa Sam, Baby Gregory, and Gus. And now we are moving on to other storylines, so let's look at the timeline. So we still have Dawn, Milton, and Lewis, Odin and Edie, and probably Sanjay, Sven, and Ingeborg left. So we still got quite a lot. Oh, what's this? Raise flag 7:30, breakfast 8, duties. Oh, dude, they got like a chore thing: sweep, trash, mop, mow yard, and Greg be a baby. Dude, this is cool. I didn't even notice this last episode. Right, let's move. Where do we go from here? Oh, I'm guessing we climb up this way. No.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh, this is her mom's bedroom. Yeah, what I noticed during this game is that there's actually you can actually see the generational gaps between all the characters. Like in the first episodes, you can definitely hear the Norwegian accent of Calvin and Sam's mom, but as the generation goes on, their accent becomes more Americanized, as in they don't have the Norwegian accents anymore. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like these small little stuff that they put in here. What is this? Holy Bible. Let's read this first.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, that's her dad, Sanjay. Oh, look at him. Dawn and Sanjay. Oh, so that's who Sanjay is. I thought that was like an adopted brother or something.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Okay, so there's no storyline here. Guessing.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Damn,
Lewis
making
was
a hell
born
of
a year later.
Do we go up?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Dawn.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Damn. Why is
and
there
see
so
kids
many?
in the house again.
Edith, Milton, Lewis, their plants are all dead. That's sad, dude.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Like, Sanjay wasn't even part of a family, so they have like some sort of family disease. Like, why would... I don't know, man.
And for a while,
what is this?
things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last.
But it didn't last, eh? Laptop. Just left the laptop here. Who's this? Oh, that's... Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's Dawn and Sanjay. That's her mom and dad. See, but it didn't last.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Castle? They built this? Oh, Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Dude. We still don't know whether he's dead or not, right? There's still a chance. See, that's why there's... the death part is not marked. It's unmarked. Okay. Oh, damn, that looks cool. It's like designs for a mansion of some sort.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
It's a frog or a lizard. Whatever that is. Oh. Oh, Milton. Milton. It's Milton. Alright, let's see the story.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, so that was Milton downstairs. Got you. Oh, what? This is Inception. Some Inception type shit, bro. Yes, sir. Okay, now close the door. Damn, dude. That's her brother, Milton.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
She was 4. So he's her older brother. Oh, dude, we have to get up there. I wonder what's up there. Is that like Sven or something? Oh, let's go back down.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay. Just like some CIA conspiracy. They had to take him out.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Cannery. Okay, this is Louis's room.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
No. Okay, so he died at age 98, 2008, 12, no, 22. Jeez, that guy. 22. I don't know, man. I have to do so much basic maths in this. Oh, dude, is this approved by the government? This doesn't look too structurally sound. Like, any gust of wind would just knock this boat over. Do they realize how heavy boats are? Especially, jeez, this doesn't look safe. It has nice views, I'm not gonna lie. But what are we gonna find down here? This is a nice bedroom.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Weed, bro. Legalized marijuana, bro. Damn, this is a nice room. He has a hookah. Fireweed Road. Question mark.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, damn.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to... wander.
Wander. Oh, what?
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
Oh, dude, I have to do two things at once.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved.
Oh, this is... Oh, you have to do two things at once. Oh.
And toads.
And toads.
And things that have not names.
What?
He knew it was all in his head.
Oh.
But he took it very seriously.
Dude, this is so weird, doing two things at once. Wait. Dude, so many things.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh, this way. Oh.
But he found something more.
Something more. Oh, what? Dude.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Dog.
He told me he'd made a new
Doggo.
friend.
Hey. Hey, buddy. Come on, let's go.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Dude, I like how they incorporate his reality with his fantasy. Like, you still got the fishes, but it's still a fantasy, you know?
Then he made musicians.
Hey, what's up, bro?
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Damn. Hey, look
He
at
no
that.
longer spoke at the cannery,
Dude,
but
that's
his
a party.
chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
Like right for the king.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Dude, this is so cool.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Oh, no.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the
Louis.
cannery.
She had to go home from the cannery.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In
What?
Louisburg, he heard rumors of
A handsome queen, obviously.
handsome queen.
Dude, I know.
The queen was on her own quest for
radiant rainbows might not be over here.
radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her
A silver harp.
silver
Electric
harp.
sitar, come on out.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
What?
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Dude,
But he was so proud of having created it.
what is this?
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
What? Gents.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yes, sir. Oh, back to reality. Oh, look, it's the golden door. Dude, this is depressing, dude. Like, this place is like blood because of the
Began
fish.
to forget the world we know.
This is this thing. Legalize marijuana. Oh, shit.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Where am I going?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him.
Oh, that's Lewis right
Even
there.
after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Wait, is that Lewis? And he's... This is like...
The palace would be packed with his companions.
What? Thank you for coming out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming
Including
out.
the wise
Thank
Calico
you.
who'd insisted on advising him.
I want to stay here forever. Look at that cat. Sir, thank you. Thank you for serving, sir.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
What? I don't want to do this anymore.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Dude, that was probably the best one yet. That really gave off a lot of emotions, dude. Like, I like how they gave you this sense of fantasy and they mixed it with reality. Like, as Lewis was still, you know, being crowned king, well, no, just walking around the streets and conquering lands that still gave you a glimpse of reality where he was cutting fish's head and throwing it down to be canned. And I think that was just really nice. Like, Lewis is this guy who cannot face off with his reality, so he decides to just stay in this fantasy world that he had, which is that of being the king and royalty. And wow, that was the best one yet. I really like that one. And in the end, he was the one being decapitated, like the fish that he was. Yeah, dude, that was really nice. I like that one.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah, because these guys are the first ones ever to be outside of Norwegian descent, or at least a white descent. Yeah, I really like that one. That was my favorite one. It's probably going to be called the best one yet or something. And I'm going to end this video right now because I just have to end it on that note because that was really nice. If you guys enjoyed, please give this video a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more. I would really appreciate it if you could give me some feedback, as it really means a lot to me. And yeah, I will continue playing this, and I'll see you with an entirely new installation of What Remains of Edith Finch tomorrow. I don't know, man. I'm stumbling my words. I don't know what I just said. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?